Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pooya and Liana Lounge for episode number 29. Hope you are doing well. I'm one of your hosts, the neighborhood heartthrob, Pooya Zanvakili, ready once again. And with me is ranked the number one snack. It's Liana Boris. Liana, how you doing?
Wait, I don't understand. So, are we in different categories? You're number one neighborhood heartthrob, and I'm number one snack?
I am your neighborhood heartthrob. I'm not ranked.
My neighborhood heartthrob.
Did I say it was yours?
Anybody's neighborhood heartthrob?
That's what they say.
Oh, I feel like that's a classic trope from any type of sitcom. Like the neighborhood heartthrob.
Oh, like an archetype?
It's the girl next door. It's the neighborhood heartthrob.
It happens like once, every like season 4 of a show has that.
Yeah.
Also, good thing this is all black because I have cat hair on me that I did not notice until just now.
That happens.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's an honor to be the number one snack. Although, what is the number one snack?
You.
I feel like that's something we should talk about.
I feel like I just said it was you. I
Okay,
don't know.
but from food-wise, something you can actually eat, like not cannibalism. What's the number one snack?
Why
are you laughing?
Nothing. It's cool. Chips?
Just chips, generic chips.
Oh, you want like flavor?
Your Doritos, lime, those ones. Is that your number one snack?
The hot limon is great, but also like a salt and vinegar chips goes hard too. It really depends what you're drinking though. Like, because like who is raw dogging chips without a beverage?
All my snacks go with
age.
drinks.
Yeah. In this day and age, obviously, if you're like hungry and there's like no beverages around, yeah, you're having the chips. I get it.
No, you can't.
You can.
You can't.
You have, and I have.
No, I have not.
You have never. You know what? Okay.
No, I have not.
Bougie. We know with your.
Even if it's just water, you have to have a drink.
Caviar funded.
You have
college parties. We know. We all know.
You have to have You have to have a drink when you have a snack.
Well, before we get any further, this is a great moment for me to quickly stop down and say, next week it's our big number 30, episode 30.
Woo,
we're
woo.
doing a Q&A.
Woo, woo.
What is the difference between this and any of our other like hot one stuff? Those were us finding questions to legitimately just like get each other to not want to answer. You can still do that, but a Q&A is we are the A's together and you are the Q's. So I am prompting everybody who listens, if you are a fan of the show or you just want to learn something about us that we've not talked about in these 30 episodes, or you want an expansion on something that was brought up at some point, please feel free to do so. This is the week to do it. You can find me on all socials to send it there, or you can do it on our link bit.ly / Pooya Liana Lounge, but my name, Liana's name, and Lounge, the P and the L and the L are capital. Everything else is lowercase.
Yeah.
So you can do that, or come find me on my stream. I will also give you the link there. It should be available. !lounge if you're in the chat. It'll give you the link. I'm going to make sure of that. Oh, sorry. Lounge QA. Or lounge. Do both. I'm going to make sure they fix it. Anyway, we're good. I just want to make sure I put that out there at the beginning, because I feel like typically we'll forget, and then it's like super late into the podcast. So I want to be sure
Say
while
right
you're here. Yeah.
bit.ly
Pooya Liana Lounge.
/ Pooya Liana Lounge.
Yeah.
Pooya capitalized. Liana capitalized. Lounge capitalized.
Back to our regularly scheduled conversation. So the snacks.
Are we blurry?
Yes. Why?
Oh my God. Our camera is like not
It's acting
focusing.
up right now.
Okay, hold on. We'll be right back.
What?
Okay, we're not blurry.
We're not blurry.
We're not blurry.
We've not cut any content out.
Yep.
These are
Definitely.
good.
This is all good.
Yeah.
bit.ly / Pooya Liana Lounge.
Capital P, capital L, capital L. Yep. Not
Paul.
Pretty Little Liars. Pooya Liana Lounge. Different.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pal. But that actually doesn't have anything to do with the form.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like the and got added in because of the flashy pal name.
Yeah.
Which no one thought about me when they did that, because
Why?
I had the pad for 5 years.
Yeah.
And it was the pad.
Yeah.
Welcome to the pad. That's my stream on Fridays, my after dark hangout stream. And then the pal happened.
Yeah.
And now people are mixing the two up. I'm mixing the two up.
Okay.
Won't we think of the Pooya in our lives?
First of all, iPhone, iPad, iMac, right? Like, that's Apple's brand. That's your brand. Pal, pad.
All you're
Pop.
doing is saying my brand is the first letter of my name. That's
No,
what
but
it
your
delivers.
your brand is shows with acronyms that start with P. Like iMac, iPhone, iPod.
That is a product. I am a person.
Pad. Whatever else show you want to do. Let's say you want to do a Pooya over the top. Pot.
I have done pot before.
See? That's classic.
They don't call it pot anymore.
I don't think anybody calls it pot.
I feel like pot was only ever used on like sitcoms. I don't think I've ever heard anyone in real life call it pot.
I think maybe in those dare assemblies. Like, you know, when everybody was
did you
gonna
have a
offer
dare
you-
assembly?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah.
Hey kids, want to smoke some pot? It sounds weird. But it sounds weird to call it marijuana.
I don't like that either.
It sounds weird to call it weed.
Really?
Well, okay, what would you say?
Weed.
Weed. Yeah.
In a conversation like this, I'd call it weed.
I'll
Would
call
it be
Mary Jane.
Ooh. No, when I talk about it on like, well, not on podcasts, but when I have to bring it up on stream and stuff.
Podcasts. That's another Pooya.
That's not a me thing.
Pods.
Padcasts.
Padcasts.
That's what I make the pad audio.
Audio only.
No, I'll put an audio feed for the pad. Padcasts.
Podcasts.
Nailed it. No, I will call it the devil's lettuce, but that's just more for funny than anything.
To make you laugh.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like weed is just the regular one.
The regular one.
For me.
Yeah.
The default for me. I feel like it's different for different people. But anyway.
Marijuana.
Speaking of weed, to go back to the conversation, indulging upon the devil's lettuce is also a big factor in potentially having chips without a drink.
My mouth, though, gets very dry.
Oh, my mouth gets dry with both those things, and I've done both together, and my mouth has been hella dry.
But then you drink water.
Yeah, but I wouldn't classify water as a drink in the sense that it's not like oh yeah, you know what, salt and vinegar chips, they go well with beer. These chips go well with water. No one's saying that.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you're doing like a dinner pairing or like a snack pairing.
That's why, like, to rank the number one snack, if I'm saying that it depends on the beverage, I would say that the beverage, then water doesn't count. Because water should and does go with everything.
Okay, but that's a completely different. So yes, you're correct.
Oh, wait.
You're correct in that the liquid that you're drinking with a snack can impact the flavor profile of the snack. For example, the Stubbs barbecue cheese curls with the Dr. Brown's cherry soda. That is like a perfect combination. You can do it with other like cherry sodas, but it's just not the same.
Yeah.
But that's a separate ranking. Like if you're ranking snacks by themselves, you're ranking drinks by themselves, then you rate combos together.
Like a third tier, like third
it's like
category.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like doing it's like a tennis type thing where it's like there's singles, there's doubles, and then there's mixed doubles.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So I think that that's different. But no, I have never just had chips by themselves. The worst thing I think I ever did in terms of like making some disgusting snack creation was one time I had Cheez-Its and I really wanted Cholula too. Like I wanted the flavor of both of those things.
Just wanted a spicy Cheez-It.
I put Cholula on the Cheez-It and it was a mistake.
Did it get soggy? Is that what it was?
It got soggy, and also it was just weird to eat because I had to eat it with a spoon, right? Because it was I couldn't touch it unless I was gonna dip it in the Cholula, but then that was weird because it's like now I need a separate bowl. I was in a dorm room.
You just needed a spicy Cheez-It.
I wanted Cholula spice.
That's not as bad as, like, you said it was bad. That's not that bad.
What do you mean?
As far as gross food combinations go?
No, it's not that bad.
No.
One time I ate a dog biscuit. Honestly, not that bad.
Were you sober?
Yeah.
Was it a dare?
Maybe.
It was a dare.
I genuinely don't remember, but also I just did stuff as a kid.
Yeah. Did you also solve crime with Scoob and the gang? Are you Shaggy? Like, what do you mean? You just had a dog biscuit willy-nilly.
I wanted to know what a dog biscuit would taste like.
And what did it taste like?
It was like oily.
That makes sense.
And like carby. Like dense bread cracker, but moist and oily. That's the best way I could think
Have
to
you ever
describe
eaten
it.
cat food?
I've never eaten cat food.
Why?
Should I eat some cat food right now?
Please don't.
Only the dry one. I'm not going to eat that wet puree bullshit. That stuff's gross.
Oh, like the tuna can?
Yeah, ew, no,
equivalent?
not their wet food. Their wet food looks gross. It smells weird.
Speaking of oily, that looks oily.
Yeah, and it smells weird, and I don't like it.
Listen, I feel like I'm not going to have you eat cat food right now.
No,
what I
right now.
not right now, but what I am
Not
gonna
right
do
now.
is check and see how many reviews we have and see if that's the
No.
next review goal. We have 255 reviews.
Uh-oh.
How many reviews for you to eat a single cat food
Like 2.
bite? I was thinking like around like 45 to hit 300 was like my minimum.
Oh, okay.
Like 2, you might as well do that now then. What do you mean
Well,
2?
I mean, I ate the dog biscuit unprompted, I think. I don't really remember, but I remember having half a dog biscuit because a friend and I both tried the dog
Someone
biscuit.
put it in our comments on the last video. Someone put, they liked the podcast. They said we have good dynamic. And they said Pooya acts sometimes like he doesn't know who he's married. But like, no, let me tell you the exact quote. Let me not mince this person's words here.
I like
here
to
we
keep
go.
them guessing.
No, yeah, I love how you vibe off each other. Sometimes Pooya acts like he doesn't know who he married and can be judgmental.
Yeah.
In a bracket kind of lighthearted way. Seems like Liana can vibe regardless, and it doesn't negatively impact her. You two are so fun at hang out with either of you at a party. So thank you for being part of the either.
We are
But
fun at a party.
what I will say is like, genuinely, I'm not trying to be judgmental or like I know who I married, but also I did not know that Liana tried a dog biscuit, not drunk and not on a dare, like just willy nilly. I didn't know that. That's
I mean,
a
you've
thing
never
you did.
wanted to know what a dog biscuit tastes like?
Not really. I feel like the closest it has been like seeing them like the Scooby snacks on the cartoon.
Yeah.
But like food in cartoon typically looks real good.
So good.
Okay, so
That leaf
that leaf.
in what's the movie? Is it not Neverending Story? That's not the one. Land Before Time. The
If
leaf
you
in Land Before Time.
Send it to
that
me.
looks
I'll put it
so
over
good.
here because you know what? Actually, pull it up because
I'm
I have
gonna
no
pull-
idea what
I'm
it
gonna
looks
pull
like.
it up right now.
Now,
It
while you
looks
say that,
so good.
do you remember in the Flintstones that big meat?
Yep.
The big meat like looked good.
Yeah.
Or on Tom and Jerry, the same big meat. There's like big ham that has like a drumstick to it that I've never seen in the wild. I've never seen in regular life. I'm sorry. I am not judging.
It looks so good.
This just looks like rolling paper.
I think you were just preconditioned to think that. Yeah, the tree star. Doesn't it look so good? I would definitely eat that. What do you mean?
What? I'm just petting.
Oh my god, I also had this book. Wait, sorry. What were you talking about?
Huh?
What were you talking
Foods
about?
that look good.
Yeah.
Food in Tom and Jerry look good.
Oh,
Oh my
food in
god.
Tom and Jerry.
Swiss cheese looked. There was this episode of Tom and Jerry where
Is he like hiding in the holes of the Swiss
no,
cheese?
so it was like flying to the moon or something, but the moon was made of cheese.
Yeah.
And it looked good. I remember it looked really good. But then what you don't know as a kid is that yeah, cheese is good, but you gotta like pair it with something or like slice it an appropriate amount. Like a mouthful of Swiss cheese as a kid was not appealing to me. It would be now probably,
Yeah.
but so it looked a lot more gooey too in the cartoon. So I remember when we got Swiss cheese, I was like, "What the fuck is this? I didn't like it."
Because it's kind of, yeah, I mean, if you have Swiss cheese where it's just like the block of Swiss cheese, it's a harder cheese, right?
Yeah.
At room temperature. There was this book that it was a series of books, and this one was about Benjamin Franklin. And
Yes.
I remember, dude, the meal that Benjamin Franklin was eating as a kid looked so good.
Benny was living
Like,
good, huh?
So good.
What'd
I
the meal
remember
look
wanting,
like?
it was just like lumps of color. I don't remember, but I remember wanting to eat that so bad.
Yeah, no, cartoon meals look good. In Pokemon, their food always looked delicious. So I also thought that, like, yeah, food in cartoons definitely looked appealing to me.
Okay, well, what's the weirdest thing that you've eaten?
Like you mean combination wise?
Well, combination wise, dog biscuit wise.
I've told you this before, but like Cheetos and plain yogurt together, not together, but like almost like a dipping agent. Same with
Yeah.
chips though, they work the same. I unapologetically think that is a sick combination. If you've never tried it, do it. If you don't like it, don't at me.
It's not that weird.
It's good. It's nice. But like, I mean, I can't think of the number of times that I've non-soberly been like, nah, I want a lot of different things and I don't know what to decide. We're just gonna hodgepodge it a little bit. I've done that. Well, I remember we had a crock pot in our house, and the roommates, you know, we each had like a designated day of like, well, I'm gonna use the crock pot this day to like prepare my meals for the week, kind of thing. And
Do you have a sign up sheet for the crock pot?
no, not really. It was just like, hey, you using this today? No, but I'm planning on gonna eat it tomorrow. Okay, cool. I'll clean it, have it ready, whatever. So I remember not really putting a lot of thought into what I was going to do with this crock pot. I just kind of like threw in a bunch of different things thinking it'll work fine. And then I was like, I really enjoy eggplant. I think it's a very underrated vegetable. I was like, I'm going to just toss some eggplant into the crock pot as well. I think the eggplant disintegrated. I never saw the eggplant. Like, there was none of it there. If anything, maybe there was a hint of flavor there, but it had vanished. It was gone.
I feel like the skin you would be able to find.
It was gone.
No, the skin was gone. It was gone. Because I could see the inside. I feel like it's not super fibrous, so it's not really going to like hold its integrity.
Right.
So I could see the inside, but I'm surprised at the skin because the skin can be quite tough.
Yeah, well, the skin was not tough because it was not found. It was gone. But like I've done stuff like that, but I don't know. I feel like now that I think about it, I don't really know. If anything, I might have like, I don't really have like gross food combinations, but I also have unorthodox food habits. Maybe that's more of a thing. But
what's the funniest shaped food?
Depends. Do you find dicks funny?
Yeah.
Okay, is that why you asked this question?
Yeah. What I was thinking more like they're so like eggplants are kind of cute because they got their like little big bottoms and like their little like skinny tops. I feel like they could be little people. Maybe it's just the Veggie Tales speaking.
Yeah, I think that like I can't.
Don't they,
I
like,
can't
look like
picture it
little
with
people?
limbs. No.
You can't picture an eggplant with
No,
limbs?
because also eggplant has a bit of a curve to it too.
Yeah, it got that booty dough.
Yeah, it's got like curve on the side and on the bottom.
Yeah.
So, okay, but it doesn't have limbs. I feel like you forget.
But of all the fruits and vegetables to have legs.
If all fruits and vegetables had legs, which one would look most regular?
Yeah.
A pear.
A pear looks like an eggplant. It's just a smaller eggplant.
No, the proportions are like make more sense because again, what I think you're not remembering with an eggplant is that an eggplant is like this on the bottom.
Yeah.
But then it's still like this here.
Yeah.
But then it has a slant. So it's like someone with legs who's like laying down on a hammock but also standing at the same time, which is not possible. You can't do
fine.
both.
The eggplant just lays.
Yeah,
in
but
the
a
hammock.
pear, I think you can put legs on it and it can walk.
Yeah. Okay.
Take control of the runway. Yeah.
All right.
How do we get here? Chips?
Yeah, we're talking about chips.
Oh, this all happened because I called you a snack. What a
Not
crime.
a snack.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
You have order of business to present?
Hold on. Yes, I have something that I thought of that I wanted to share, and now I don't remember what it was. What do you mean?
Oh,
no.
Also in the debate of which one's better, Monday or Friday off.
Yes.
More people sided with you than they did with me.
How does that make you feel?
Fine. I think that I get impacted by the Sunday scaries more than most.
Yeah.
And it gets in my head more, but then also I need to move past it, and yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to tell the story about your dream
Oh my God.
where the girls
So,
turned
yeah.
into mice?
So well, don't spoil it.
Oh, sorry.
So, do you want to tell them about your dream? Proceeds to tell them my dream.
Well, I can tell you that because I remember I wrote it down because I thought it was weird.
Yeah. So was that the day I fell asleep here.
Yes.
So I had a whole dilemma. We don't need to get into it, but I out of nowhere decided I wanted to bring my Xbox out from the dead and play some games on it. Turns out the games I was thinking of playing, I got on my Xbox when I had a subscription active. It took and it needed updates that hadn't been open for 4 years. So it took like 2 hours for me to play a game, but I was like, I've already done the work. I'm committed to play. So I played a couple of games and then I fell asleep on the couch while playing. So I fell asleep on the couch, but not in a way where like, when you're going to go to sleep on a couch, you will find the sweet spot. You will like make the moves needed to make sure that this is going to be about as good as a sleep one can get on a couch. I didn't have that because I just passed out. So I slept. Back is like in a compromised spot. My arm is numb because I'm sleeping on it weird. But I had a weird dream to cap all of it off on. And in that dream, we were living in this house, same house we're in right now, me and Liana and the girls. But in my dream, the girls are not cats, they're mice. And I'm not comfortable with that. And Liana's like, what's wrong? What? I was like, they're mice.
In the dream.
Yeah, yeah. You were like, they're not going to bother you. I was like, they're going to bite me. You're like, they're not going to bite you. And I shit you not, within the next 2 minutes in this dream, both Clam and Pearl, one's biting me here, one's biting me here, and I'm trying to shake them off, and they're not budging. I tried to grab, and they kept biting down, and I was like, I'm gonna take flesh off if I remove them. So I just sat there, and I'm angry. I'm angry because Liana said it wouldn't happen, and it happened, and now I can't remove them, and I didn't know what to do. And then I had that moment, which I usually do when my dream's not going well. I'm like, oh, this isn't real, is it? I'm just gonna wake up now, and then I'll wake up. So
That is a good skill to have.
yeah, it happened again this past week also, where I had an anxiety dream about like some logistics with family, and I was like, am I asleep? Oh, I think I am. All right, we're getting out of here.
Yeah.
And what's weird is in my dream, I knew I was still sleepy. Like I wanted more sleep. I was like, we're not doing this. We're getting up. Yeah, it was weird. I did not like that at all. And then I woke up and like I fell asleep on the couch, but like I had not like prepared to go to bed. I was just chilling here. So it was annoying. I hated it.
Can I tell you the other thing that you told me about your dream?
Yes, because I forgot.
Apparently, there were various sauces that you could use to remove the cat.
Oh my
mice.
God! I tried to lather to like get them
You
off.
like tried to lather you ended up lathering yourself in brown sauce to try to
Yes!
get the girls off of
Yes!
the girl rats or mice or whatever
Yeah,
they were.
it didn't work. All it did was make my hand fucking saucy, and they were still there. Little annoying cats.
Okay, well, they're not mice. They're cats.
not mice. They're cat. They're lovely cats.
They're lovely cats.
Love them as cats. Hate them as mice.
Pearl's in her bucket, so
She
they're not
Ugh,
bothering
it's so cute.
you.
I think I took a photo of her in the bucket.
Bucket clam or bucket pearl.
Yeah.
Well, actually, what's so funny is that because Pooya started playing, it was a hockey game,
Yes.
and that led us down a mascot.
Bucket Pearl.
I know, that's a cute picture.
That led us down.
It led us down a rabbit hole about learning about NHL mascots.
Yeah, because Liana, so one of the things Liana likes, and I do endorse, is parallel play, when you and your partner will do things alone but in the same room. You know, like you're doing your thing, they're doing their thing. So Liana's a big advocate for that. But a lot of the things I would want to do in my spare time is on my computer. Not many things. So it's gonna be on my computer, but also I don't have like a nice couch in there for Liana to sit in. So it's not like great, like it's not designed for more than one person. So when I wanted to play the NHL game, you can't play that on computer. You can only play that on console, which is why this had to come out of retirement. So I was down here playing games, and Liana was like excited to, hang out. So we were just sitting here, and she's watching, and she's like, "What the hell was that?" I think it was no, I'm not gonna say which team because I don't want us to besmirch any hockey teams and their mascots.
Was fully prepared to besmirch this particular mascot. Okay, the Montreal Canadiens.
I have no beef with the Habs fans, please.
I don't either. It was mainly just the mascot was very surprising to me because I get it. It's the Canadiens. But the mascot's just this like sort of orange fuzz man. Well, no, what was his name? Yippee? Yoppy? It was something with an exclamation point. Yippee?
You did not come here to besmirch and then botch the person's name also.
What was it? Person? It's a mascot.
Yeah, it's their mascot.
Yeah.
The mascot is humanized by being given a character and names.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
I can say person.
Okay, sure. Hold on, let me pull up his name because it was something really funny. Anyway, so this led me down a rabbit. Youpie. Okay. Youpie. He's just like a dude.
And that's a crime?
I don't know. It was just very surprising because, most of them are like animals or, something. Like, even if it is a dude, it's usually like the Patriots logo. It's like a guy with a big jaw and like he's like they try to make him kind of intense. You know what I mean? Like, Youpie is just Youpie. Okay, but anyway, so then I started reading about more mascots, and this led me down the rabbit hole. So I grew up in Colorado, and I have no memory of this, but the Avs mascot, its name was Howler, and it was a Yeti.
Howler the mascot.
I think its name was Howler. Apparently, the mascot got into a fight with a woman and like kicked her in the chest and sent her to the hospital. And so the Avalanche, which is the Colorado hockey team, slowly like phased out Howler. Like Howler just disappeared.
That one fight besmirched the name of the mascot so bad that they had to retire it.
And then like 8 years later, they introduced the new mascot, which
so did they just go without a mascot for 8 years, or?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that was what I read online.
Damn.
So then now they
that's
have
damage.
the Bernese Mountain Dog, I think, is now the new mascot.
Cool.
But the Ottawa Senators also, Skippy?
Spartacat,
yes. Also yellow hair, which is the same as Youppi. So I don't know if that's like a Canadian thing that they want
That's
the
not
orange,
a Canadian
the
thing.
orange hair. So I think that there should be a fight between mascots from different sports, because I was overall unimpressed with the NHL mascots.
Rude.
I mean, I'm not saying that there aren't some good ones involved in there, but
what is it that you want to know? Like, which mascot is the coolest of the NHL?
Yeah, like if all the mascots were to fight, who wins in a fight? Like if we wait. Squid Game, but mascot edition. Where's Mr. Beast when you need him?
That's what you say every day.
Ew.
But
But he would be the
literally
one to
came
do
out
it.
of your mouth right now.
He would be the one to do it, where you run a Squid Game or something, Survivor maybe, with mascots. That could be fun.
They don't have personalities, really.
Yeah, they do. They definitely have personalities.
Like, that differ from one another.
I mean,
they're all of them have
Gritty
the
has
same
a personality.
Yeah, that's someone whose personality was bestowed upon them by the internet. Like, up until the Grimace shake, Grimace was just one of the characters from McDonald's. The only one that had personality was Ronald. And then
No, Gritty.
no, I'm talking about a different thing.
Oh, you're
now.
talking about Grimace.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But also Gritty, same thing though. Like, the internet decided you are a character, and then they leaned into it. You know, it's like one social media intern for Wendy's dissed somebody, and then now Wendy's has an attitude, like the character.
Remember that time when we were on the phone and I was at the airport and I was like, yeah, you asked me what food was there. And I was like, yeah, there's this. And then there's the burger place. What's the name of the one that does the square burgers? And you were like, Wendy's. And I was like, Wendy's nuts. Do you remember that?
You wish you could get me.
I remember that. I remember it very clearly.
You've tried so
proud
many
of
times to
myself.
get me with
That's
those.
the only time I've ever gotten you.
Yeah, no, I remember because I nearly hung up on you. I got annoyed. It's because you used my emotions against me. It was like we were sad, we were not together, and we were talking about how we miss each other, and then you fucking blindsided me.
Wendy's nuts. Okay, but anyway, if you feel like you have a mascot that you think would beat all the other mascots in some sort of gladiator type Squid Game battle, I would love to hear it, because I want to know what's the toughest mascot out of all the mascots. And that can be from any sport. Don't necessarily limit yourself to
I
the
messaged
NHL.
the number one NHL expert, hockey expert that I know,
Okay.
Lavina. Shout out Lavina.
Okay.
I said, which NHL team has the coolest mascot?
Okay.
And she said, it should be Gritty, probably. Philly.
Yeah, okay.
Which makes a lot of sense.
That makes sense.
And I just responded, I said, who has the worst?
Okay, and then
We'll
can
wait
you
and see.
also ask her which mascot, if they were to have a fight, which one would win in a fight? And we're talking like kind of like maybe like Anchorman style brawl where just like everybody's
Well, she's
there.
not going to know all the mascots for every other franchise. And
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
that's fine.
But I feel like this question also should be an open shut case, because in the NHL they will have fist fights. Versus
Yeah, exactly.
every other sport doesn't really happen. I'm just going to say if all the mascots in the NHL
Yeah.
got into a
Well,
brawl.
because obviously the winner, you could do them in individual brackets where it's like the winner of the NHL takes on the winner of the NBA, takes on the winner of, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because you're gonna have a winner for me, and she'll be like the Masked Singer.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, so that was a fun little rabbit hole that we went down.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was fun. It's been fun getting back on the Xbox, weirdly.
Yeah. Well, but then or what inspired us to play RuneScape?
So we were watching Big Brother, and as we do, Liana, not really watching, on her phone.
Hey.
I mean, if I lie,
I was listening.
may the powers that be strike me down if I'm
I've
lying.
seen it before.
No, you have not. Especially this season, you are not on top of the feeds right now. So, in fact, you have not seen anything before. But anyway, Liana's scrolling on
I
her phone,
watched feeds. Did I tell you?
You did the one time. Ooh, I got an update from
I did. I
Lavina
watched
before we
feeds.
move forward. So Lavina said, she said, I feel like I hate Anaheim's. He's ugly. What's Anaheim's look like?
Oh,
The Mighty
okay.
Ducks? Is it not a duck? And then she said, Sharky and Gritty last two standing. Sharky has already been in a fight with someone in the stands. He's an evil asshole. So is Sharky just her own team's mascot too? Come on, Lavina.
It's kind of so the Anaheim Duck mascot kind of looks like what's his face from the murder movies.
I like the duck mascot.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy.
I'm just going to write, but how would Spartacat do, and see if Lavina knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She seems like she knows some of them by name.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll see. Where were we? Yeah. So Liana's on her phone on Reddit probably and gets an
Yep.
ad for old school RuneScape and goes like, did you know RuneScape's still like running? I was like, oh yeah, old school RuneScape's huge. People are playing it still.
Yeah.
And then Liana was like, I mean, I used to play it. I was like, should we play it? She was like, yeah, we should play it. So then right after Big Brother, we set up and played old school RuneScape for the first time in about 20 years, each of us.
Yes.
And it's old school RuneScape for a reason. It looks and acts the exact same. It's the same game as it once was. They put a lot of things behind the paywall. I feel like that wasn't the case before, but it is now. Or
Yeah.
maybe it was and I just tuned it out before.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been interesting.
Well, I mean, but that was the thing was like it's been because I was curious. One, if I could find my old RuneScape account. No.
Yeah, I don't.
Couldn't.
The thing is, I think I can figure out the username. Will not know what the password is.
Well, I figured like if I could find the email account at least, I would get a sense of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But this led me down a nostalgia rabbit hole because I remember the first email account I ever had was on Comcast because that was our first internet provider that we had. So it was a Comcast.net email address. That I don't think exists anymore. Wait, what'd she say?
I said, but how would Spartacat do? And she said, I have a new least favorite mascot. Really?
Ask her about Youpie.
That's
Or
too-
Youpu or Youpa. Youpie. Exclamation point. It has an exclamation point at the end. Okay, fine. So, the first email account I ever had, Comcast. I
Yes.
don't think that exists anymore because I hadn't logged in, I think, in like 20 plus years.
That's the thing. They delete emails after you stop using them?
I assume so. But anyway, then the next email account I had was a Gmail account.
Okay.
Then I made my account that I use now, which is my actual name, because I was like, I need to be professional and not have like a screen name style email. So I have, because, you know, like this was when Gmail was starting, I have lianaboris@gmail.com, which is pretty cool. But my first email, I went back and I started looking through like old emails. It was very weird. It
And-
was very, very weird. I do not recommend it.
And Liana sent me a bunch of photos that I'm going to put right here.
No, please don't. It was me freshman year homecoming dance.
As you can see right here.
Braces. But it was weird to look at pictures because, and I know this is going to sound really dumb, but there's like, you know, when you see pictures of yourself as a kid and you're like, that's obviously a child.
Yeah.
And it's like child me. Then as I grew up, I was looking through some of the photos because I had it from 2005, right? So that was from 2005 to, I mean, I guess I technically still have it now, but it was like through early middle school through like high school. And it was weird to look at pictures because at a certain point I turned into me.
Yes.
Like, you know how you see a picture and you're like, that's child me. And
Yep.
then you see a picture of like young you and you're like, but I'm an adult me.
Yeah.
And it's weird to see that like when that transition happens.
Some people, they look the same, like throughout.
Even from when they were a child.
Like, you know the Animorphs covers where
Okay, yeah.
you're like, I can see number 1 to number 5. That
Yeah.
makes sense. You are like that. I don't feel like that.
Like little you doesn't look like adult you.
Yeah.
Yeah, little you does not look like adult
No.
you. Yeah, no. Because I have baby photos of you. Not like baby photos, but like young photos of you. And you definitely look very different. But little Liana does kind of look like me.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah. Okay, but what I'm trying to explain is that when you're in sort of that like weird, awkward puberty stage, it's weird to see me become me.
Yeah.
It's weird to look because like my jaw shape kind of changes. But what was really funny was the poses were all still me.
Yeah, well,
Like, I
yeah.
still
I make
same
the
poses
exact
as an
same
adult.
pose taking a photo that I used to do when I was like 15, 14. I would get called out for it, and I still do the same thing every time.
Wait, what's the pose?
You already know.
Show me.
I don't know. There's not like.
Yes, you know it. We want to see it. We want to see it.
Go look
Show
at
the
any
pose.
photo I've ever taken.
That like, or whatever.
I don't put my hand up. That's such.
That's my favorite emoji.
Yeah, well, that's not something I do.
But even like the joke photos and stuff, it was just, these are the same. Like, I couldn't take a good, first of all, I could not take a good photo. There were no like normal photos of me looking like a normal person. Every photo, there was some weird face or something.
That's, you think that. I don't think that.
Why? Because my face looked no, I mean like a facial expression, not like my face looked weird.
I think you photograph very well.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. But the point is more that I couldn't like sit still and take a normal photo. It was like I had to do a weird face. Okay, but I also went through and I did make some notes from exploring this old email account.
Ooh.
So,
Choices.
do you want to know actually, here, you can try to guess, because let's see if you know me.
Okay.
The-
Well, I don't. Okay.
What?
Sure.
Okay, the first song I ever purchased on iTunes.
You have that information?
Yeah.
I have mine. I can tell you mine.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I actually. Oh no. I bought 3 songs in the same day,
Okay,
but I'll go with yours first.
Okay.
What year was this?
2005. What?
What Fergie song was it?
Nope.
It was not Fergie.
No.
Ooh. It was Sierra.
I'll give you a hint. Alternative rock.
Okay. Well, that is going to be very hard for me to pinpoint. Was it Panic at the Disco?
Okay, the noise clam makes. The band is called
Pant? Short of Breath? I've never heard of Short of Breath. They good?
I loved their first EP. After that, it went down.
Breathe? What is it?
Weezer.
Oh.
So Clam has asthma, and so sometimes when she gets really worked up, she goes. So the first song
It's
I ever
happened like
bought-
twice, maybe 3
yeah,
times.
it doesn't happen very
Yeah.
often. Well, the vet told us to look out for it because she has some, well, anyway,
Symptoms.
whatever. So it was Beverly Hills by Weezer. That was the first song I ever bought on
Really?
iTunes. Yes.
Wow. You paid the full $1 for that.
I paid the full 99 cents, or maybe it was only like 69 cents or 69 cents at the time.
I bought 3 songs on iTunes.
Okay.
But I didn't have an iTunes account because I was not paying for music like that until I had an Apple, because I had an iPod, so I had an Apple like stuff. But
Okay.
I would just port my own music
Yeah.
into that. But the first time I bought music
Okay.
from there was 3 songs. It was "Swimming Pools" by Kendrick.
Okay.
It was "Thrift Shop" by Macklemore.
Yes!
And it was-
I knew it. You're a secret Macklemore fan.
What are you doing? What is
I'm
this?
holding on to your pants.
Why?
Because you make fun of me for listening to Macklemore.
Yeah, because it's the big 2025. And like you're bumping the full album.
I love that first album.
It's a good album. And Gangnam Style.
Those were that was
I
the
was
first
listen,
3.
you can tell I was a bit of a trend hopper. Slash also for some reason because I think what happened was when I was younger, I had no access to like money. Like, as in
I was a
access to-
child.
I didn't have a credit card that I could. Dad, can I get the credit card? No. He was like, no, you cannot. So a lot of things that people would do, I couldn't do. I couldn't play World of Warcraft despite all my friends playing it.
Yeah.
When hindsight, very grateful that happened. I feel like I've seen so many friends be just addicted to that game. So
That's gonna be RuneScape
no, it's not.
for us.
I doubt it. Then I also with games, movies, like I would have to find alternative means to watch them or like listen to them. But then when I got older and then I had my own credit card, I feel like it made me a lot lazier. I'm outside, like not even like out. I'm like outside having a smoke on our like, porch. And I was like, I could go upstairs and download the song and then put it on my phone. I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to buy the song here. The problem then is that a couple years later, I now have Spotify, so I did not need that anymore. But yeah, I remember very vividly getting that. The other song I got, this was like on Nokia back in the day.
Okay.
It was a Carl Wolf song. It's called Yalla Habibi.
Okay. I don't know that one.
Yeah.
I had iTunes gift cards. That's how I would buy music from iTunes. Because remember
That's
when iTunes
tough.
gift cards were a thing?
If I was given a $25 card and then I
Yeah.
had to pick 25 songs to download, that would be very tough for me.
The thing is I would hold on to it, right? So I would add the balance to my account, and then I would wait. And when there was a song that popped up that I
and
really
then you would show
wanted-
restraint like that? Couldn't be me.
Yeah, okay.
We enter that card getting spent.
Yeah, well, I think we're different people. That makes sense.
That's not true. I
Chip
feel
boy.
like, did you call me Chip Boy?
Yeah, because you'll eat all the chips.
Yeah, okay, dog food girl.
It was a biscuit.
We can go band for band.
It was a dog biscuit. How dare you?
Oh, sorry. I besmirched your good name.
Yeah, come on. But the other things, it was so funny because, I don't, like, obviously we've changed as people,
Yeah.
right?
Ish.
But there were also still moments where I was reading my old emails, like things that I had written to friends. And I'm like, yeah, this is me. Like, this sounds like me. Like, this sounds like something I would say today.
I will read those things
Uh-huh.
and I'll be like, no.
Really?
Like cringe. Like active cringe.
I mean, it's cringe.
Although
for
my
sure.
sense of humor is very much the same.
Yes, exactly.
The exact same.
Yes.
I mess with people, was messing with people all the time, still mess with people all the time. Like, that hasn't changed. I've become a little I've become a little more protective of myself as opposed to like drop everything and be like there for this person no matter what, whenever they need. I don't do that anymore. And like reading back on some of those conversations, because I have the full picture of what happened, I'm like, ugh.
Were you simping?
No. Yeah. Probably like decent amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think obviously there's things absolutely that are so cringy. Like, you read back and you're like, that's so embarrassing for me. But at the same time, I think one thing I learned about previous Liana, and is still true about current day Liana, but I think current day Liana has a little bit more shame
It was funny.
than previous Liana.
If you think about it, those were written by the same person sitting here.
Yeah.
Like, these fingers wrote those cringy messages.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Why'd you let him do that?
What?
Why'd you let him do that,
I
man?
can't believe you've done this.
Yeah. You should have stopped him. You were there. I wasn't there.
Or like, I read an email and I was like, why did I reply like that? Like, there were some moments where I was like, why did I say that? Or like, I know why I said that, but also it should have been accompanied by these other things that like should have been said as well. But also, apparently someone named Scott told me that they loved me because I was talking about that with a friend of mine.
Give me his email. Give me his email. I need to talk to him.
Also, I got invited to Anthony's birthday party, so don't
Damn.
mean to brag.
Calm down.
But
I'm surprised you didn't show up, I guess.
I don't know if I did or not.
They didn't have caviar and 151.
This is before college.
Yeah,
This
I
is
mean,
when I was in high school.
I gathered. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, real quick, you know how like any post online, whether you're like scrolling Facebook or TikTok or like the comment section on these things,
I'm familiar.
yeah, you don't really post on comment sections like that, right?
I don't know. You mean
Yeah.
like, do I comment in comment sections? No.
Yeah, I don't either, especially like on TikTok and stuff.
Okay.
This past week,
Yeah.
so the WNBA All-Star game happened,
Okay.
and right before the game, the players, while warming up, wore a T-shirt that said,
Oh, the pay us what you owe us shirts?
Yeah.
I saw those.
and so the House of Highlights page put that there, and I saw there were a lot of comments, and I was like, oh, dear God. And sometimes when I know it's going to be messy in the comments, I'm like, I can't help it. I got to go see what they're saying. And this one guy, this is to say, I replied to a comment.
Oh.
Yeah, and then there was a sequel to it yesterday.
Okay.
So I want to go pull it up. Okay. So this guy commented, if it wasn't for the NBA, there wouldn't be a WNBA. Why can't they get that through their heads? And also, they spell through THREW, like you threw something.
Okay. Well, I was thinking basketball.
Yeah.
Throw a basketball.
So I replied
Okay.
with an autocorrect. I replied with a correction.
Through.
Through asterisk.
Yeah.
And then they replied and said, autocorrect. Sorry, grammar police. They spelled grammar with an E. Grammar
How do you spell grammar?
with an A.
Okay, because I always spell it wrong.
Okay. So they said that. And then I replied grammar with an A. And then I wrote oof. I was just like, sometimes I'll see these comments. I'm like, who, fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I don't know this person, but like, what is this? And then when you make that take and then you have like awful spelling, I'm like, let me just annoy you. Cause I don't get, like, it's the internet. People make mistakes all the time, but you are evil. So I'm going to be hateful.
Sure. But the thing is like, even that original comment that the person made is like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, if the NBA didn't exist, the WNBA wouldn't exist.
That's okay. Like,
sure, I'm sure that's probably true. Right? Like, in the same way
Sure.
that certain things have to exist before other things.
But like, that's the thing, right? That everything only exists because there were things to build upon that.
Yeah, exactly. So what does that have to do with
by
people
that
wanting
argument,
to get paid for what they're doing?
Oh, sectional shouldn't exist because couches were here first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, what a weird argument to make.
Yeah. So
like, I'm gonna assume that they're opposed to the t-shirts in some way.
Yes.
But also, okay, let people advocate for themselves.
No.
Why can we not? Like, what? What a weird thing to be mad about.
The temperature.
We're blurry.
Okay.
Am I doing a? It's like a spell.
I feel like we look like we're at the end of a cutscene. Right?
Oh, we were doing so good. Okay, it's back. It's back, baby. Okay, nobody move.
The temperature went up.
I told you. I will check it. I will check it.
Go up.
I will check it. I will check it.
Anyway, it's fine.
We are done here.
We are okay. So yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna get under this person's skin because, and I don't usually do stuff like that because, again, I've cut down on being online like that more in the last year because I find all the negativity to really bother me.
Yes.
But then this was a fun moment where I was like, I knew this kind of comment was gonna be, okay, fam, what are you doing? Do you see your girl?
I do not.
Look behind you. Clam.
Oh, hi, Clammy.
No, don't react like that, Bean. Look, then now she's not. She's just.
Okay,
doing
well,
whatever
sorry.
she wants.
How should I react?
Clam, no. Clammy, no. There.
That's because you're the harsh parent.
Apparently,
I'm the fun parent.
Yeah, you let her get away with everything.
Yeah.
No, that's not good.
But she deserves it.
You know what's on that pan? What I cooked with garlic. You know what's not good for clam? Garlic.
Yeah, she didn't eat it.
If you just like, oh, clammy.
Okay, fine. I'll clean the pan.
No, that's not. What?
So then that way she can climb on the counter.
No, that is not what we're doing here. Oh my God.
I don't consider myself to be a disciplinarian.
I'm not. I used to be so careless. And I've been made to care about things, which now I'm like, well, I thought we cared about things. What, don't we care about things?
Because you're teaching me to not care about things. So now the pendulum has swung too far.
Yeah, but like, I love our cats, but cats are filthy.
Yeah.
They get in litter boxes and
that
stuff.
That is correct. Yes, they
and
are
like,
gross.
She just got up on the counter. That's where we
cook. We'll wipe the counter down before we cook.
Sure.
Okay, well, what do you want to do? We'll put foil up, I suppose.
No.
And then that'll stop
We
them
can't
from
live our
getting up
life
there.
in an aluminum foil bubble. Like, that just can't happen.
I know, but she's going to continue to get up there.
We recently took the L on the tops of the cushions because they love sitting on those. And at the other place, we had them covered with aluminum foil when we didn't have company. And I'm just like, that's so tacky. Like, let's just live our life. Let's just enjoy our couch.
It is really tacky.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to go back to...
What is this episode? I don't even know where we've been this episode.
Here, in the couch.
No, I mean... What were we talking about before Clem interrupted
her
us?
emails.
About her emails.
But her emails.
Okay.
Lock her up.
Oh, yes, because I stopped you down to be like, I got to know
I
with this
replied
person.
to a comment the other day. No, I don't I don't do that. I also don't even think about doing it.
We live in a rage bait era, so where people will just say things to drum engagement by making you mad, and it's annoying because some people will do it just for rage bait. Some people will do it because they actually are like, no, this is how I feel.
Yeah.
And like, there's no point engaging with it because if you do, you might get hit with a "Lamau, look at this person, ho's mad. I didn't even mean that." And it's like, okay.
Is that what people say? Ho's mad?
They say so many things online.
Ho's mad.
Okay. Well,
Ho is mad?
okay, stop.
I want to use it.
No.
I'm gonna be in my next work meeting and I'm gonna be like, ho's mad.
I will not be responsible for you losing your job. Okay? Stop. Stop. But yeah, so long story short, I don't really engage anymore. Now I do try and comment when like one of my friends' content pulls up on my timeline or someone I know. You know, it's like, this was good. You know?
Is that what you say?
Depends.
This is good.
Again, like, why are we decontextualizing what I'm
Because
doing?
I like to be prepared with things that I know I can say. So in that way, my brain can take shortcuts and use its power elsewhere.
No, the problem with that is you spam things.
Yes.
Then. Yeah, that's not good.
Wait, why is that not good?
Because
You know what you're going to get. It's comforting.
no,
It's repetitive.
It's repetitive.
Yeah, it's repetitive.
Yeah, if every conversation was the same with one person, you would get tired of that.
It's repetitive.
Yeah, that's not good.
But I say new things when I talk to you. Like, you found out I ate a dog biscuit today.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's the fun part, right? But then you're like, it's quiet. Like this, you're you in your mind thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like,
Okay.
it's quiet. Oh, you know what? I should. This you tapping spam.
Yeah.
Spam. So Pilates today.
Yeah. But that's what happens
So
in my
so the
life.
Pilates schedule went up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do I have going on?
So many things. You are
Like what?
you have so many things going
Like
on.
what? I started playing old school RuneScape.
Yeah, okay. Why are you saying that with a negative connotation?
What I'm trying to say is that
It's a hobby that you even considered going all in on.
I was so ready. I was
You were like,
we're
we should
becoming
we should get memberships. And I was like, let's wait and see if we're still playing this game in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I also, again, I got like hit by that wave of nostalgia and it was just like, oh my God, this is so fun.
It took like it is weird how some games can take you back to where you were.
Yeah.
Like literally, I remember the exact laptop I was playing that game on. It was this Dell that was like busted up,
Yeah.
not that good. And like I would play RuneScape on it or Sims 2. And those
Yeah.
were the two games I would oscillate
Yeah.
on that. Good times. And like I played the game. I did not go on these quests. I did not solve.
It does not surprise me.
I leveled up, and then I would go to, you know how like there was a section where people could fight each other.
The PvP section.
I would go there, and then I would wait for people to die, take their stuff, and then run, book it towards the place where you can't get attacked, just so that I could, if I can survive, I have their stuff. And I wouldn't take anything with me, so if I died, it doesn't matter. But I would just go to like vulture people's stuff all the time.
That's ridiculous.
It was a good time. I
You know
got
what's
some good stuff.
funny is nothing's changed because that's what you did yesterday when we played a little bit. You just waited
They
until...
were just killing these guards and leaving coins. What am I gonna not take the coins? They were not even picking them up. They were like leaving it there like it was nothing.
And you were stealing that other guy's fish the other day too.
He was also not picking it up. I was like, it's like, you know, it's like when you open a box of pizza and there's like 1 or 2 slices left. I let you go first. If you do not go, I'm like, all right, fair game.
mine.
It's my
Pizza's
turn,
mine.
right? Like enough time has passed, and
Yeah.
I was like, enough time has passed. I'm gonna loot you now.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I do the same thing in any game I play, where I'm like, if there's loot on the ground, I'm like, they have like 5 seconds.
That's mine now.
If they don't pick it up, I'm taking it. I'm not gonna be apologetic.
Well, what was funny for me was realizing that like I have played video games the exact same way since I was a kid, which is we're min-maxing,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I found a spreadsheet that I sent my sister for min-maxing Farmville.
You were one of them?
Yeah.
Do you know how many friends convinced me? I hated Farmville.
Loved
I was
Farmville.
super against it. I was making fun of it. And then a couple of friends of mine were like, Pooya, come on, like
Gotta
get it. I was
play.
like, no. I was like, well, if you're not gonna play, at least give me your login. I'll play because like it was like if you visit people's farms and like
Yeah,
it
right.
helps.
Yeah.
So like I had a Farmville because of them.
Because other people were playing on your account.
Yeah, and then at one point I was like, I don't feel like they should have like my access to my login like this. So
Okay, yeah.
and then I just started playing to like
Okay,
give
yeah.
them the things.
Yeah.
I hated it. But no, Liana plays every game the same way. There's spreadsheets involved, or like at the very least a website that'll calculate the exact cubic centimeter of this virtual map that you should stand in to get like the best crop yield. Like this is how you play every game.
And it was funny because I'd sent it to my sister and she replied, she was like, oh, I love that you factored in plowing time or something like that.
Oh,
And I
you
was just
nerd.
like, oh my God, this is so funny. So embarrassing, but so funny. But also I have like old essays and stuff that I wrote that are in there. And it was,
good?
they weren't horrible.
They
were
how many?
Yeah,
did
there
you
were
read?
there were multiple essays.
Did you read a bunch of them?
Yeah, I read a couple of them.
Oh, wow.
One of them was it was an essay I had written for my AP government class, and it was
Is that advanced placement government?
Yeah.
What is that?
yeah, it was a social studies style
Okay,
class,
gotcha.
but it was specifically like government. So we learned about like governmental systems and political power and things like that. And in one of the essays, I compared equations that describe energy and work to the way that political power functions in terms of instantaneous work versus continuous applied forces
Damn.
and power. And I was just like, what a fucking nerd. I was like, I
Sorry.
deserve to get made fun of.
Present you was making fun of past you.
But it's something that like it just felt pretentious.
So can I say something?
Yeah.
That's just you.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know that.
You
because
might as well look in a mirror and say that.
there were some quotes I took from my own writing.
Yay!
No,
I can pull up
no.
quotes if you want also.
No, so like one of them was I was talking about mental health.
Okay.
And again, apparently my like shtick in writing was to incorporate math and science principles into like
That was your calling
that
card?
was like, yeah, exactly. So
Your signature move?
yeah, exactly.
Hit 'em with the
So,
science
for
and math.
example, Le Chatelier's principle states that when a stress is applied to one side of an equation at equilibrium, that reaction balances out to relieve that stress. And I equated that to essentially like how we have to manage and balance our lives in order to maintain an equilibrium.
This is wild.
Yeah. So that, and then I also found goals that I had written down when I was in, I think, freshman year of high school.
Okay.
I wanted to go to Princeton University.
Okay.
I wanted to study microbiology and epidemiology.
Okay.
Then I wanted to get a teaching degree and teach for teach at another university, preferably Berkeley, while doing research. Although my main goal involves mostly science, I do wish to develop my writing, preferably in the fiction area. I wanted to improve my creative writing skills. And also I said, when I get older, I would like to take a few years and travel the world, see places I might never get to see.
Aw.
So there's some
Doable.
things that I think were consistent. I think going to a good university, studying science in some capacity. I mean, the goal originally was to become a faculty member and teach and do research. Didn't really work on the writing thing in terms of fiction. And also not really traveled a ton. So that was very interesting to see what little Liana wanted to do.
No.
Yeah. As like more of a fully formed adult, not like a child. So.
Yeah. I thought it would be fun to give you something in return.
Okay.
And go look at, because I think like one of the more embarrassing ones for me is like my Facebook memories that keep showing up.
Okay.
Because then there's a combination of like, ooh, good music that I like rediscovered now to like just being way too open about thoughts on the main on Facebook, which is mostly family, friends, and like just people who know you. But unfortunately, the only thing that's there is from 15 years ago.
Okay.
Off to watch Inception.
Oh,
So,
okay, good.
yeah,
Glad you told everybody about that.
I know. Again, this was like, you talk about min-maxing. I was maxing. I was like maximum posts always. Like
Always, all the time.
I mean, once upon a time, used to tweet 100 a day, and it wasn't like replies. This was like
Yeah.
100 random thoughts for no reason.
Like, how do you have time to even do that?
I was unemployed. Thank you. This was like the bridge between high school and university.
Oh, I see. Like that gap in between before you had left.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
a little bit after when I was in university and also when I was
Yeah.
in school.
Yeah.
Listen, I famously did not do well in school. Like, okay, so my schooling, I think I've talked about this, but like I was a good student. Like we're talking A's, we're talking good grades. And then at some point I stopped learning. And by that I mean I stopped studying. I stopped planning. And I kind of winged it. And I would get like B's, high B's. And I was like, it's still working. And I got to university and it was like, you're in the C section. And it was like, well, it's still going to get me a degree. So
C's get degrees.
yeah, but then in the midst of all that, that meant that I had time to do not productive stuff, which then meant let me just tweet rage about some stupid shit.
I see.
Or like, let me tweet, I thought this food was good. No one asked. No one. Yelling into the void, basically. So
Did anybody reply to you to try to rage bait you?
did anybody reply to me to try and rage bait me?
Yeah, like you did to that other guy.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I mean, this is also at a time where like this wasn't like you could put it on someone's algorithm and it'll get to them eventually.
Yeah, right. It was like still when friends lists were like the predominant.
And even then your friends would barely see the shit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one other thing that was funny was like I like taking pictures of things that make me laugh.
Of course.
And so there were a series of photos, which I don't know how, like I had somehow maybe sent, it was some weird photo sending service.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
Like it was in my email, but I couldn't tell if I was sending it to anybody, like, or did I send it to myself? But there were a series of candy hearts that I found, like, the candies that have
Yeah.
the little like sayings on them.
Do they still make those?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
There was a brand specifically that would do that.
I can't tell you the brand.
Yeah, but
don't
I
know.
remember the packaging and everything.
Yeah,
I've
I mean,
not
you see
seen
them
that.
around Valentine's Day.
I've not seen them.
Okay,
around.
well, next Valentine's Day, we'll take a look and see if we can find them. The
Maybe
candy
this
hearts.
is an indictment on you not buying me things for Valentine's Day.
Why would I buy you stuff for Valentine's Day?
I don't know, because you pledged your love to me.
Yeah, but I feel like what?
I'm sorry.
Okay, here's the thing. Do you really want candy that says, and these were the series of ones that I found. The first one was ILU. Like they didn't even bother to do love, just ILU.
Yeah. Well, how big is the candy? Could it fit on it?
I think so.
And why'd
They
you find
probably
this
could've
funny?
put it. Because the next one said, fax me. Fax me, daddy.
How old were these kids?
And then the last one said,
candies.
well, they'd be 20 years old now at this point.
Yeah, but back then, fax me?
Fax me.
Were
Fax
people
me.
flirting factiously in 2005?
I don't think I used a fax personally in 2005.
I think
but
I've
maybe.
never used a fax. My dad has received faxes.
I faxed a few things.
I haven't. I've needed them faxed, and then my dad would do it.
Oh, that's cute. Well, the last one that I took a picture of was go home.
With me?
No, why was that? So, okay, wait, that's like actually probably a decent interpretation. Go home. Like, go home with me? I thought it was somebody being like, go home. Like,
He's not
Ya
coming. He's not coming.
he's not interested.
It's
Go
an L of a
home.
night. Just take the L, man.
Just take the L. Go
Go
home.
Yeah.
That was how I interpreted it.
Go home with a heart is wild. Because,
Yeah, it was on a heart. Like, what? That makes no sense.
Like, if it was like go to town, I'd be like, okay, I kind of know what that means.
Sure.
But no one says home.
Go
I guess
home.
go home, but home is where the heart is. So you're going home.
What's the sweetest thing you would want to see on a little candy heart? Like, what would be the message you would want?
I don't know. On a candy heart is like not a lot of real estate.
I think I would want it to validate me. Like, you're smart
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Your hypothesis is correct.
Okay, but there's not enough room for that. Unless I could print it all the way around. You're special. Is that kind of... I feel like that could be taken in different ways.
High honors.
High honors. That was me. And did I graduate with high honors? I graduated with some kind of honors. But I think I had a similar trajectory to you when it came to school. Like, I think
Really?
I did. Yeah, I did well. I mean, I still did well.
So
But
I think the difference is that your well and my well, you're still
Yeah.
doing well for a not
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
You'd be the student that would like bother me.
Probably.
Yeah.
But when I got to graduate school, I was much more goal oriented where I could separate the fact that yes, this is a class, but I just need to pass the
Yeah.
class and do okay versus because that wasn't my goal at the time. Like my goal was to be able to do research. So I could at least separate the two because you know when you're a kid and you're just like, okay, well, you got to get an A. And then you just
Yeah.
think like, well, you got to get an A. And it's like, okay, well, why do you need to get an A? And I could recognize like, well, I don't have to get an A anymore. Like this
Yeah.
is the last time I will ever be in school most likely except for an MBA at some point, but
Yeah. No, I thought I would be going beyond. Like I kind of went to university having a rough idea of what I wanted to do, but I never believed in it. I kind of felt like
you didn't believe in yourself?
I was like, oh, I guess this is. I was
You
like,
gotta believe in yourself.
okay, well, can I finish my story?
No.
I was like, I guess this is what I should do, but I don't really want to do it. But this is what everyone says to do, right? Which is like graduate and then go for further education. And then very quickly with the grades and the way I was feeling, I was like, I'm gambling on the real world. I am not doing this again. I think
What
I
did you
genuinely
wanna do?
think I want to work in marketing and advertising.
Okay,
I
yeah.
want to come up with commercial ideas and stuff.
Yeah, but you go to school, don't you like go to school for that and you get a marketing degree and stuff?
Yes. So as I was saying, I was like, that this is something that would require higher education and like work, and I was like, I don't really want to do all that.
Yeah.
But it's like what you have to do.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but I genuinely think I had, and like I don't know, I never ended up like I never got it checked or tested. I think I had some kind of learning disability or like not disability, but like struggles that were not addressed, and it was just expected to nope, you'll perform, and I was like, I really cannot. So yeah, what ended up culminating was just every time I got away with it without studying, it was like, all right, from here on out, new chapter. And then 2 weeks later, we're right in the same spot we were. And then it's like you keep hitting the snooze button. And I really didn't have to pay for the consequences until it caught up to me in university when I did very poorly. That it was humbling and it was hard to deal with. But then, like, I graduated shortly after, so I didn't have to deal with it. I just moved. I was like, all right, well, the consequences, you might not be able to go to the university you want for higher education. I was like, psh, I don't want to go anyway. So
Yeah.
it kind of I didn't have to pay the price, but yeah.
Yeah, you mean like a master's degree or something like that?
Yeah,
Let's say
I mean, I
higher
never looked
education.
into it, so I didn't know, like, oh, do I have the grades, or will this university? I never got
We
to
weren't
that point.
interested in it, so it's
Yeah,
like,
I was like already checked out at
yeah,
that point.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, when I graduated undergrad, I was like, there's absolutely no way I'm ever going back to school. Like, I'm so done.
That's how I felt. And then
Then I did my PhD. But it's very different because it's like, it was, for me, the way that I did it was I was a research technician in the lab that I ended up joining. So I already kind of like knew everything. So when I took my classes, I just took all my classes in 1 year instead of spreading it out over 2 years. And I was like, we are just powering through this. This is the hurdle I have to get through because the fun part about getting a PhD is that it's like your own project. You do research, like, it's not classes after the first little bit of education. So, so that was the good news. But the only reason why I would ever go back to school is if it were to get an MBA, which I do think at some point would be advantageous based on what I'm anticipating for my career trajectory. But we'll see.
we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Then I'll be studying again. Ugh, studying.
Yeah. I think that for me, I will never go back.
Yeah, but that's
But
fine.
But no, sometimes I wish I could redo, but
Okay.
redo it specifically, be able to be that age again and do it right.
Like, you
You
don't
know?
want to go back to university.
I want to
at
do
this
university right. You know, I feel like I also didn't socialize as much, or like I didn't I wasn't as active, like going out and doing stuff with people, meeting different people. I
But
kind
you
of like
weren't studying.
I stayed in my bubble. The academics has nothing to do with what I'm speaking.
No,
on.
no, but what I'm saying is like what did you spend your time
That's
doing?
why I'm saying I genuinely think I had some kind of a struggle like learning, because it wasn't
Yeah.
like, oh, he was partying all the time. I was doing nothing. I was
Yeah.
doing nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted to, like, you know, I feel like I wish I would have had a little bit more pep in my step. And like, you know, experience university for all it is. I still am very happy ultimately. But
Like the Pet Boys.
that's not a thing.
Yeah, Pet Boys.
That's not a thing.
Oh my gosh.
What is
Sorry, not to cut. It's a like an auto shop thing. Pet Boys. It's a real thing.
I believe you.
Okay.
I just didn't realize the auto shop was worthy enough to break up my story.
You said Pep in the step.
Yep.
And I thought of the Pet Boys. Okay, continue with your story.
No, it's done now.
Okay.
What do you have to say?
Well, I was going to say, we went to Aldi.
We did go to Aldi.
Amazing. I'm obsessed
We
with
took
Aldi.
4 steps in, and Liana was like, no, we need a cart.
Go get a cart.
So, because usually I'm the one that wants to get a cart, and Liana's like, no, we don't need that. We don't need that. We have like 2 items here we're going to get. So, yeah, it turns out
I'm so
Liana
here
likes
for
Aldi.
it. I really like Aldi.
Yeah, the prices were a lot cheaper than I anticipated, so that was cool.
I like that the barcodes go all the way around the boxes.
I like going to Costco.
You are a Costco guy.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But I enjoy the Costco experience.
So what is it that you enjoy about Costco?
I like, first of all, it's a very fun place to people watch.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Like, it's like everybody from like college students buying in bulk to like families buying in bulk to like, a couple like us buying in bulk. But also like what are the things that are out for sampling?
Yes.
Also then like catching people doubling back for more samples, which I have heard you can have as many samples as you want. They have no problem with that.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, but then it's like, I'm sorry, why are you getting a second sampling of immunity booster? Like, what are you doing?
Gotta boost that immunity, baby.
Dear Lord.
I mean, I will say it is an effective. I've bought 2 things that I've had free sample. No, 3 things. I bought 3 things from Costco.
You are very
that I've
susceptible
gotten
to the free sample to cart pipeline.
I am the target audience for Costco.
Yeah, I didn't share this with you, but in the moment it felt ridiculous to
What?
share. So we were walking down one of the aisles at Costco, and to the right of us there was a sampling of like pizza.
Okay.
And I was like, ooh, that'd be good. And then you like veered us away from it.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the guts to be like, let's go back. There was a sample I wanted to try, so I didn't try it. Yeah, I don't know.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, next time you're welcome to go
mean,
wherever you want.
It's fine. I had the amazingly calorific pizza slice after, so.
Yeah. I mean, you can't beat that.
Costco food. I mean, that pizza, I don't know what it is because like it's like not a gourmet pizza
It's
by
not
any means.
that good.
But it's also not a frozen pizza. It's like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
It tastes great. I really like it, but I'm also like, I don't know. I haven't placed where I've tasted that pizza.
There's something odd about it.
Yeah, I don't know where how to put my finger on it because I've seen people like get the box to go. And I'm like, as a pizza for the family, like, we got pizza for dinner. That works for me. That would work. But then I'm like, where have I had this? Because it's not like a school pizza. It's not like a frozen pizza. But it's also not like a Pizza Hut or a Domino's. So what is it?
Oh my God. We had these little pizzas in middle school. They were like this
Oh,
big.
you
these
love
little
that
round.
too, didn't
I
you?
loved those
Yeah.
pizzas. That and we had curly fries. Those were like the 2 best things that my
That
middle
was your
school
school
cafeteria
lunch?
made. Well, no, you could like order stuff. I mean, I would normally bring lunch from home, but sometimes I would buy lunch, and I would usually get the little. It was like red. I mean, it was sure like crappy little pizzas.
Yeah,
but it was so exciting.
we had a canteen that they did like little pizzas, but it was basically like a cheese bread that they called cheese pizza.
Yeah.
But I would get like I think around like 10th grade, 9th grade, I was clearly like it's a problem. Like I'm eating way more of this bad stuff at school. So I started opting in for a sandwich from home. And the sandwich that worked for me was like this tuna salad.
Okay.
But it's hard to explain because it wasn't the tuna salad that I've seen. It's like it was like a different tuna salad.
Okay.
And it didn't smell like because for me, I'm very apprehensive of as a brown man going to school. I was so terrified of being like
the smelly guy.
yes.
Yeah.
And also I was like a bigger guy. I was a hairy guy. I was like, this is, one bad smell day is over for you, fam. Like no one wants to hang out with you. So it didn't smell. It was tasty. It was that, and like I would have like a little bag of peanuts and a juice box, which I would get. There was this apple juice specifically that I would get, which had no sugars in it. Damn it! In hindsight, I was not doing bad on the lunches. It was like healthy enough, good balance. It was what happened after lunch that was the problem. Hot Cheetos and Coke.
Oh.
Or Coca-Cola. I was.
And
Yeah.
well, you would have been, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. Well, that's a topic for another day. I'm not. I don't want to go there. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Cool.
It was what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, where were we? This episode feels like a blur.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just been a little bit of kind of Liana ramblings. If I'm being
Liana
honest.
ramblings, Pooya judgings, and then Pooya ramblings, Liana judgings.
Yes.
Yeah.
I enjoy the judging part.
When
did I judge you?
I don't know. When did I judge you?
Never. You never judge me.
Don't say it like that. It sounds like I made you say that.
Yeah, no, I'm reading this of my own. I mean, I'm saying this of my own volition.
This is mean. I don't like it.
I'm sorry.
Why'd you shake my foot?
I don't know, just to like show that we're okay.
Everything's fine. Yeah. I don't know. I get weird when we talk about past stuff. So I'm feeling a lot of emotions.
You want to talk about current stuff?
Like what?
Well, when we were at Aldi,
Oh my God. Yeah. Thank you. Take us back to Aldi's, please.
they have
Is it Aldi or Aldi's?
Aldi's nuts.
Ow!
You said it.
I was asking a genuine question.
I don't know. I don't know why you're asking me. Like, I would know. Like, I'm some Aldi's nuts expert. Let me look it up.
What happened was I did get Liana a couple of times with the D's nuts jokes.
Aldi.
So for the last 4 years or 3 years, every time there's a word that ends with a Y ending, Liana will just say it, like respond it and say that. So I'll say like, yeah, it's kind of windy today. Windy's nuts! Because I think it's a preventative measure of like, I can't get her with it.
Got
But
him.
it's become part. I don't think she's even realized it, but it's become part of her vocabulary with me specifically. Because
have not
if her
realized
mom says it's windy today, Liana's not saying that. You can guarantee that. But when I talk to her, she will always add that after. And
Well,
I've had to start just glossing over it because I'm like, I know she's not trying to like stop the conversation. It's just defensive. That's like
It's
bad.
my
I've like done
ad-libs.
that to you.
It's my
That's
ad-libs.
not a. That's an ad lib.
It's my ad lib. Yeah, it's my ad lib. Like when when you're having a conversation, you're like, yeah, no, totally, I totally understand. That's mine.
So what was it called?
Aldi.
All these nuts in your face.
Yay! See, it's a defense mechanism also because it prevents against things like this.
Yeah.
No, but they had olives in. They were literally called olives to go, and they
Isn't
were
every olives to go.
Okay, right? So they were kind of like, those little fruit cups, like
Yeah.
the mandarin oranges or the pineapple slices or whatever that you give kids.
Yeah.
They were the exact same cups, but they were olives.
Okay, I can see that. Why not?
Like, is that a thing? Do people? I
Have
could
you
get
ever
it for
wanted
pickles.
less olives?
I don't eat. I mean, except for I guess sometimes I will get olives.
I
from
will
the
say,
olive
like
bar.
pickles. I feel like for the most part, pickles do get used up, like eventually.
If you had like a
Olives-
snack pickle.
Yeah, but like we're thinking about like jarred stuff that ends up in the fridge. I feel like olives are one of the ones where I don't recall ever, or not ever. Maybe that's harsh, but more often than not, they're the ones that just overstay their welcome in the fridge without getting used up. Whereas pickles, because of their utility in many places, I see them getting used up more.
Okay, so there's two perspectives on this. One is I think the approach you're taking, which is that it's a smaller serving size.
Yeah.
So then that way it won't go bad.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about it from like a snack cup perspective. Like, are you supposed to put the olive to go cup in your lunchbox in the same way that you would one of those fruit cups? And then, like,
is
eat
it
the
like
olives?
you like take the
Yes.
top? Oh,
It's like a pudding cup, but
Oh,
for
I don't know how I feel
olives.
about that. I just assumed it was like, yeah, you open it and you're the type of person that like likes to have an olive in their drink once a night, right? And then
Sure.
you're like, you need 5 of them for 5 days of the week. That's fine. But I never thought about it as like a snack on the go.
That's how it seems like it was branded. Was olives for snacks?
I mean,
to
maybe
go.
someone out there is into that. I don't know.
Okay, well maybe we'll buy
Olives
them
are
next
also
time.
very divisive fruit.
I think they're a fruit. They have a pit.
Okay. It's a very divisive one. First of all, black olives, green olives. Some people don't like one or the other. But then olives are one of those things that some people are like, I just don't like them, period. I hate them.
We went to Queen Creek Olive Mill, which is a place in Arizona. Yeah, you were there.
Oh, for the olive oil thing.
for the olive oil tasting.
Yeah. This is more of a
And
tour, but
it was a kind of a tour. It was more of a tasting.
they embellished.
They embellished.
It
the
really
tour
felt
piece.
like they sat us outside and made us watch a video and then gave us samplings of olive oil and then
yeah, but it
kicked
was
us out.
led by this very intense German man.
Yeah, Wolfgang.
Yeah, Wolfgang, and he was like, "You have to have a tablespoon of olive oil a day."
He was like, "It's good for you." And I was
Yeah.
like, it felt like, you know how when you're younger, you're looking for a job,
Oh,
there's
this is like the Cutco salesman of it all.
yeah, you end up realizing, oh, this is like a pyramid scheme. I
Is it like an
remember
olive oil pyramid scheme?
I remember going to one with a friend of mine. And we were both looking for jobs, and we both got like a call back from this thing.
Yeah.
And we went and we're like, oh, this isn't like a banquet hall. What is that? And then we sat there and listened to people talk about how when I joined, I wasn't sure, but then I sold it to these people, and now every time they make $20, I make $20. I was like, this is nuts. This is not a job offer. This is me starting like zero, and also you're making me buy the software to sell the software. Screw that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Feels a little bit like that. Felt a little bit like that, where it was like this like big olive oil cult that's trying to like get us in there. And all you need to do is buy this membership. And I was like,
The olive oil was really good though.
it was good. And shout out your mom. She
yeah,
did give
a
me
subscription.
a subscription for
Really
for my
good.
birthday.
Yeah.
Which was great. But we were not going through olive oil that quickly. So then
We
very
did end up
quickly,
giving a couple away
we
as
gifted
gifts.
some. It works out. It's a good gift.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it was, again, you can taste the
Primo
difference.
shit.
It's like really good olive oil.
Top of the line stuff for my friends.
High quality olive oil. They had balsamic as well, which I think it's empty. That seemed that was really good as well. So if you're in the Arizona area or interested in an olive oil subscription, not an ad, but it could be for Queen Creek olive
What Liana's
oil.
not telling you is that every time we sell one, we get $20.
Not an ad.
Yeah,
You don't we have to disclose it if it's an ad? It's not an ad. I
Yeah.
don't think they know we exist.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad. Hashtag Queen
Yeah.
Creek Olive Mill. Hashtag Wolfgang.
But yeah, we should start landing this plane.
Okay.
Even though I
Meow.
don't know where we are, like how we got here.
We just talked about a lot of stuff that I'd been thinking about over the past
Yeah.
week.
Oh my God. So I watched and I believe they put this on their social, so I can share this. So I was watching the Slop today.
Okay.
From this week. Shout out Robin Chappelle. And there's this Zay moment that I need to tell you about.
Okay.
So you know the trend on TikTok where people would go up to someone at a store, like a Walmart, and be like, "Hey, can you film this for me? I'm sending this to like my girlfriend or whatever."
Okay.
And then they like either yell at them and be like, "She's stealing my phone," or like startle the person who's holding it.
Okay.
So he did that. He like goes up to
Zay
this
did
person,
that?
yeah, and was like, "Can you? I'm doing this for a school project. Can you film it for me?" They're like,
Okay.
"Sure." They take his phone, and then he stands in front of this person,
Okay.
and he starts deep throating these two fingers, just like straight up fellatio.
Ugh, I can't.
And then he starts with this with one hand and rubbing his belly with the other hand. And I was like, bro.
Absolutely
and then
not.
this guy made it onto Big Brother. This is where we are.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just the prank.
It's just a prank,
I feel
bro.
like Zay has said that before. It's
Oh,
just a prank,
100%.
bro.
It's just a prank, bro.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yikes.
so
Okay, well, I appreciate you sharing, but I also don't appreciate
gonna
you
make you watch
sharing
the video
because
later.
now that is emblazoned in my mind.
yeah, I couldn't
That's
believe
so
it.
unfortunate.
I've never seen Chappelle look guffawed. Chappelle was in shock.
It is hard to guffaw him.
It's because you
yes.
don't know what to expect when they do that. Usually, you're expecting them to like make a joke or do the yell startle thing.
Yeah.
You're not expecting someone to like start like gnawing down on their own fingers in the Walmart. Like,
Yeah, that's
it's
uncomfortable.
like this is the produce aisle. Like, let's not do this. It's fingerling potatoes, not fingering our mouths. Okay, like let's not do all that.
Fingerling potatoes are so cute. What's the cutest vegetable?
A cucumber. That's a fruit, but
The tiny cucumbers, like the little baby ones. Those are really cute. There's cuties. I feel like that's cheating. I think fingerling potatoes are actually pretty cute. I think the tiniest things are the cutest.
tomatoes.
But baby,
Baby tomatoes,
tomatoes,
cherry
like little
tomatoes.
tiny cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just so happy.
Yeah.
That's cute. Okay, time to land.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No.
Okay. How'd you feel about Big Brother this week?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have the powers
Mm-hmm.
going on, which was very exciting. The HOH competition was a little difficult to watch
I
because
mean, the in the dark challenges are always going to do that. There's not a
Yeah.
lot. My favorite part was Ava just sitting in the corner.
oh my god, that was so
and
funny.
and finding out on through feeds that whole challenge, all Ava did was stand in the corner, but then every time someone got closer, but it's Ava Pearl. This is Ava Pearl to like get people to not like just like, hey, leave me alone. So
That's great.
yeah.
She's such a character. I'm really enjoying
she is
her.
easily like how Adrian has not been who we thought he was going to be based
Yeah.
on his interviews. She is exactly who I thought she was going to be, which is a star, and it's been a delight. She's doing well in the game. I don't think she has a full grasp of the game, but she's positioned super well just by being likable and easy to talk to.
I mean,
So
yeah.
we're here. We're on the Ava Pearl train.
Yes.
So.
Plus, it's like Pearl, like our cat Pearl.
Oh, that's why you're into this. Yeah.
That too. It helps.
You know what's gonna happen? Someone's gonna be in the Big Brother house, and their name's gonna have something clam in it, and they're gonna say a slur, and then you're gonna have to defend that, and then
I'm not going to defend that.
Okay.
If Clam here said a slur, I wouldn't defend her either.
I should hope so. Yeah.
That's one of the ones she's been practicing not saying.
Oh my God. Yeah, she would get ejected from this house.
She's the one who plays Border Patrol.
Oh my
so
God.
She's very
Clam
ice-coded.
is so. Oh dear God. Yeah, Clam does not let Pearl get any easy time. Like she'll
She's
literally.
better now. Than
She
was
is now,
before.
but at our other two apartments, she would sit by our door. If our door was open, she would sit by our door inside, mind you, in our section, like in the inside the room. But she would stand there and just stare down Pearl. If Pearl got even close, she would whack Pearl or like chase Pearl away.
I think she thought she was defending me if I had to anthropomorphize
From
her
Pearl,
thoughts.
of all things.
Yeah.
Ugh, Clam can't defend anything.
No.
Yeah.
She's killed a few things. She's got a bug here and there.
Wow. What a terror.
I know.
But anyway, hope you all had fun with this episode. Let us know what was your favorite part of this episode, because I truly feel like if you asked me to recap what we just talked about, outside of Liana having weird photos and some essays, I blanked out a little bit. But that's just because we talked about a lot of different things.
The best podcasts are the ones you don't remember.
Exactly. I think it's also because we didn't have like a concept coming in. It just kind of like happened.
Today was a little bit of a free ballin', free lippin' kind of pod. You know what I'm saying?
Free lippin'.
Yeah. Isn't that what What's Her Face said?
One of the Survivor people,
Yeah.
Survivor players. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. Again, bit.ly/Pooya Liana Lounge, capital P, capital L, capital L.
Boom.
And you can find me on all socials at Pooyaism. Find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Pooya. I am doing a lot more streams there now, which I'm loving. We'll talk about that
You
next
can get
week.
AMAs from chat too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, come find me on socials or on Twitch to get access to the forum to send your Q&A questions for next week.
Boom.
Yeah, can't wait to see what y'all cook up. And I want to say that's everything for now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to be on the eviction episode recap tonight, so come check it out.
Let's go.
I mean, if you watch this before the recap, like, bless you.
Oh, and so Survivor AU versus the World is coming.
Yeah, officially. We have a date now. We have a date next month, August 17th.
So come watch the stars of Survivor AU face off against the stars of the other Survivor franchises. I had the wonderful opportunity to talk with Shannon about Kirby. Curbs.
Kibs, yeah.
So that was very fun.
We'll be talking to Shannon. Haven't yet. So we'll see who I'm talking about.
Ooh.
We'll I mean, this would be funny because I haven't heard from her in a minute. It'd be funny if I then found out that actually
replaced you.
replaced me and just hasn't had the
Hasn't gotten around to telling you yet that you're
I'm
not
seeing
doing it.
a lot of them get posted, and I know you recorded, and I was like, we haven't talked in a minute, and like Shannon is like very on top of things.
I think
so
yours is going to be towards the end.
I
if
think
I had
so
to
too.
guess.
That's my assumption also.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, Liana plugged Australian Survivor. All right, y'all, take care. Have a good one. We'll catch you next week for episode number 30.